So now continuing from our question 16, the question says, triangles A, B, C are drawn on the grid. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto the triangle B. So here are our triangles on the grid. We can see that the triangle A is to the opposite side of triangle B, which means it is being reflected. So we'll take any 2 points between triangle A and triangle B. We can take these 2 points and then we will count the boxes between these 2 points. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we'll equally divide the boxes to the triangle B and to the triangle A. So there are 4, so we will divide them, and 2 on the triangle B side and 2 on the triangle A side. This shows that the triangles are being reflected. The triangle A is being reflected from this point, which is -1 on the x-axis, to the triangle B where it is located. So the answer will be reflection about x, which is equals to -1. And we have secured our 2 marks over here. The next question says, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto the triangle C. A onto the triangle C. We can see over here that triangle A has changed its side to the triangle C, so it's obvious that it is being rotated. So how to find? So we can first of all write rotation over here because we are sure that it's rotation. We can see that it's being rotated. So we have secured our 1 mark by writing its rotation. Now we'll find the center point where it is being rotated. So we'll take 2 points on the triangles. So we know this point is this point on the triangle C, and we will connect these two. Then we will draw the perpendicular bisector, which is at 1 on y-axis. Then we'll take another 2 points because we know this point is this point, and then we'll connect these two. And now we'll draw the perpendicular bisector, which is passing from 2 to 1 on the y-axis. This shows that this is our center point where it is being rotated by. So it is 0 and 1. We will write rotation at center 0 and 1. We have secured our 2 marks. Now we have to check at what angle it is being rotated. So if you see over here closely, if you join these 2 points just like that, you can see that it is forming a right angle, which is of 90 degrees. So we can say that A is being rotated to triangle C by the rotation of 90 degrees. So we'll write by 90 degree, and we have secured our 3 marks. The next question says, triangle D is the image of triangle A after an enlargement by the scale factor of 2 with the center of enlargement 1 and 2. So the scale factor 2 means it will be on the same side where the triangle A is, not the opposite side. So the points of center of enlargement is 1 and 2. We will see where is 1 and 2 on the grid. So this is 1 and this is 2. So this will be our center point of center of enlargement, right? Now, as they have said that its scale factor is 2, which means the enlargement image will be drawn on the same side. So if you can see that, we'll take 1 point on the triangle A, which can be this one. So we'll see how much distance it is by counting the boxes. So it's 1 and 2. So the scale factor is 2, which means we have to divide these two distance boxes by 2 because the scale factor is 2. So this will become 4. So which means we have to count 4 boxes now instead of 2 because we multiplied it with 2. So it will be 1, 2, and 3 and 4. So our point will be made over here. Now we will take another point which can be this one. So we'll see this from the center point how much distance it is. So it's 1 and 2. So we have to again multiply it with 2 because the scale factor is 2. So it will be 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is our second point. So what is left is that we just have to connect these lines. So it will form a triangle like this, which we will write as D. So the triangle A is within the triangle D. And we have secured our 2 marks too.
Okay, so let's start with our question number 17. So you can see the diagram shows an isosceles triangle ABC where AB is equal to AC. D is a point on AC such that angle ADB is 90 and E is a point on AB with such that an angle EAEC is 90. We have to show that both triangles ADB and ACC are congruent or not. So we also have to give a reason for the statement that we make. So you can see we have two triangles. I've just drawn a diagram. You can see this is A, we have here, this is B, and we have D here. This is A, D, B. So we can see this is isosceles, and here we can see there is a 90-degree angle. The triangle in blue, that is A, E, and C. And you can see at the angle of E, we have a 90-degree angle. Let me just draw it. Now we have to see which postulate we are going to apply. We have 3 postulates for these congruency questions. Which we have angle, side, angle, and then we have side, side, and side, and we have one more which is side, angle, and side. So let's see which one we are going to apply here. There is one angle in both triangles. We have right angles which are showing that they are congruent. So we can write here that A is common in both triangles. ADB is equal to AEC is equals to 90 degree. The posture will be angle, side, angle. We'll write here triangles are congruent because now I'll write here why they're congruent, because we can see that AD and AE both are the same, and triangle ABC is congruent. Okay, so let's start this question. Now this question says you have to solve the simultaneous equations. You have to use one equation and make it a subject, and then we'll find out the answer. we have x plus 6, which will be is equals to x is equals to minus 6y. Right now we have x here. We put the value of x in the other equation. So this is basically equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So I'll put the values here. Multiply by minus 6y minus 2y is equals to 10. Minus 18y minus 2y, and then we have 10. Now we'll just add them. It will be y, then we have 10 here, so it will be y is equals to 10 minus 20 will be under 10, and then we'll just cut off the zeros. The answer will be minus 1 over 2. So y is minus 1 over 2. We have to find out the answer of x, so we'll just put in the value of y in our first equation, which will be 6, and the value of y is minus 1 over 2. It will be 0. Now we have x, 2 cancel out 6, which will be 3, so it will be minus 3, 0, and the answer will be x is equal to plus 3. So answer is 3. Let's move forward. We have a question number 19, which is y is proportional to the square of x minus 1. First, what we'll do is we will just find out the value of k by doing this method, which is we'll find out the value of k. So y is directly proportional to the square of x minus 1. I'll write it like this. I'll put in the values. So we have been given y 18 and x is 4 minus 1 square. So 18 is equals to k. 4 minus 1 is obviously 3. So it will be 18 divided by 9. And the answer will be 2. K is 2. Now again with value of y by putting the value of k. So y is equals to 2. And then we have 6 minus 1 square. Okay, according to the equation. So y is equals to 6 minus 1 is 5, and the square of 5 will be 25. So 2 multiplied by 25, that is going to be 50. Over to the question number 20. We have here, so we have question number 20, and now what we're going to do is first we have to draw the line y mine is equal to 2. So we'll draw the line here. So we have to draw the line of y plus x is equal to 4. So we will use the intercept method. So the value of xy will be, first the value of x will be 0 and the value of y will be 4, and then the value of x will be 4 and the value of y will be 0. So we'll draw a line according to this. How you're going to draw a line is that 0 and 4 will be here and 4 and 0 will be here. So we're going to draw a line. We are going to connect the line accordingly. Let's just connect the line here like this. Okay, so we have connected the line. Now we have to shade the area and label the region R. Now if you can see, x plus y is equal and less than 4. X plus y is equal to 4, and this line is y is equals to 2, right? So now we are going to shade the area and label it as R. So you can see x plus y is less than 4, which means, and equal to 4, which means that this area basically, because it's less than 4. Okay. Next we have 2y is greater than x. So the line is already drawn, which is the black one, and go above the line. It will go here. Okay. And then we have y is equal and less than 2, which means this area. And then at last we have last is x is greater and equal to 0. So it means that we have this area, right? We have this region, which is common in all of the equations. So I label it as R, as you can see. arrange the equation. Cx minus 6 and then minus 4by. Okay, this is our equation here, and we are going to factorize, like we're going to take the common. So we have 3 common and c common, and then it will be x minus 2y. And on the other side, we have plus 2 common and b common. It will be x minus 2y. So the answer will be 3c plus 2b, and then x minus 2y. This is going to be your answer. X squared plus 7x minus 10. So we have to find a number which, when we multiply that two numbers, we get the answer 60. But when we minus them, that two numbers, when we subtract them, so we get the answer 7. So we can see that what can be those numbers. Basically, you know that 12 and 5 make 60. Same goes for the subtraction. If you just subtract them, they'll make 7. So this fits perfectly. We will use this number. I'll write again 6x squared plus 12x minus 5x minus 10. Now we are going to factorize again. We can see the common numbers here. So it will be 6 is common and x is common. So x plus 2. And on the other side, we have 5 common. 5x plus 2. So the answer will be 6x minus 5x plus 2. Like this. The mass of 24 kg. Correct to the nearest 100 kilograms. A caravan has a mass of 1460 kg. Correct to the nearest 10 kilograms. Calculate the lower bound for the total mass of the car and the caravan. You can see we have nearest 100 kilograms and nearest 10 kilograms, and we have to find the lower bound. So what I'll do is I'll just find the lower bound of 2400, which means plus minus 100 divided by 2, which means 50. But we just need the lower bound here, so it will be 2350. And for the other number, which is 1460, it will be plus minus 10 over 2, which will be 5. So it will make, again we need the lower bound, so I'll just minus 5 with 1460. It will be 1455. And then we are going to plus both the lower bounds here. So we have the lower bounds, and I'm going to add them because we have to find the total mass. So it will be 23, 1455. So what is the answer? It will be 508 and 2. 2805. A is equal to b square plus c over d. Now we have to find a when b is 4 multiplied by 10 square, c is equal to 6 multiplied by 10 cube, and then d is 2 multiplied by 10 square. Write your answer in the standard form. Let's put in the values. A is equal to 4 multiplied by 10 square, and then it is square again, and then we have plus 6 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3, and then we have 2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 2. Okay, so what we'll do is first we'll write 16 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 4, and then plus 6 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3, and then 2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 2. Now what I'll do is I'll just multiply this 10 with 16, so it will be 160, and then the powers are same again. 3 plus 6 multiplied by 10, 3, like this, and then it will be plus 160 and 6, which will be 166 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3, again 2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 2. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to again multiply 110 with 166. 160 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 2. Then we have 2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 2. These will be cancelled, and the answer will be 1660 divided by 2. So the answer will be 830. Let's just rearrange to make the subject b equal to b square plus c over d. We have to make the subject b. So a will be multiplied by d. It will be b square plus c. So ad minus c will come here and it will be equals to b square. Now we have ad minus c square root and then we have b square, which is going to be cancelled, and then the answer will be plus minus ad minus c is equals to b. M is common in both the equations. M 10 multiplied by 4 plus 10 square is 360, sorry. So you can see here that M 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 raised to the power 4 means 10,000 and here it will be 100. So when we'll add them, it will be 10100. So you will divide this with 36360. It will be 10100. So the answer will be 3.6. We'll take the common again. 10 raised to the power 4 minus 10 raised to the power 2. And that is equals to. So the answer here is 3.6. And then it will be m is equals to 9900 when we multiply 9900 by 3.6. To find out m minus n. 5, 1, 2, 3 is equals to 4 minus 2, 0 and 3. So we'll just have to minus them. So we'll write it like this. 1 minus minus 2, 2 minus 3, and then 3 minus 0. Right, like this. We'll make the equation like this. So the answer will be 1, 3 minus 1, and again 3. This was very easy. Let's move forward to the next question, which is P and Q is equals to PQ. So for this question, what we'll do is we have to find out the value of C and D. 2, 4, C minus 5, and Q is multiplied by Q, which is 3, 2 minus 2 and D, and is equals to minus 2, 0, 19 and 11, right? This is our equation. Now the rows are going to multiply with the columns. So this is the rule, right? We'll write it like this. 6 multiplied by 8. Same like that. 4 plus 4D. 3C minus 3C plus 10. And then 2C minus 5D. Okay. So we have the equation here. Minus 2, 0, 19, 11. So we have to solve this equation basically. So you can see here 6 minus 8 is equals to minus 2, right? But we need to solve this one, which is 4 plus 4D. 3C plus 10 is equals to 19. So it will be 19 minus 10 over 3, which will be 9 over 3. C. Answer is 3. Okay, so now we have the last question. We have to first join the 2 points C and P, and then we'll solve the rest of the question. So we have to find out the gradient first of P and C. M y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. So for this point, we have 1, y, 1. And then we have x, 2, y, 2. So you can see I'll put the values here. It will be 1 minus 5 and it will be 0 minus 3. So my answer will be minus 4 over 3. We cancel, it will be 4 over 3. You can see first that the tangent is perpendicular to the reciprocal of the negative. So it will be minus 3 over 4. Okay. Now we have to find out the formula of the tangent at P is y minus y naught x minus x naught is equal to m. We have the m which is minus 3 over 4 and the point is P here. So it will be y minus 5, y minus 3 and then the m is minus 3 over 4. So when you solve it, when you cross multiply it, the answer is 4y minus 20, 3y minus plus 9. It will be minus 3y. 4y plus 3y is equals to 29. The answer is 3x plus 4y is equals to 29. So you can see the answer here on the screen.